That's on normal media. Just so you know that. So there's a lot of guys over here going, "Who are those women?" They're from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we're glad to welcome them. So yeah. I think the most important thing that we can take from this is victory. Okay, it was a position that a team who didn't have the experience in coming back in those games, gave them the experience that they needed, which was to play very, very competitive and tight quarters. Andrew Parchment, I thought, just played lights out. And next time I see him, I'm going to try to give him some MVP award somehow. So I thought our quarterback played hard and did the things we asked him to do imperfectly, but really played hard. And defensively, for 3 quarters, they had to play and make plays for the team, and with little support from the offense. And but they did. And they continued to make plays and make plays. So it's a start. It's the start, and it allows us to step to another opponent, play hard, and recognize that when we get in the back end of a game, we can win. So I'm excited. I can tell you that right now. I just told somebody, I said, there's a lot of games that I was fortunate to be a part of where we finished first in that game. I don't know that I've enjoyed a group of men and a team and their effort any more than the one that I enjoyed right here tonight. So, what time, how early is this? It's not tonight, I can tell you that. So, wow, what a game. Any questions?
Coach wants to speak to you personally.
If you have a question, please raise your hand.
Or she will come and head down.
Coach back here, I'm sorry. How exciting was this for you personally, and what was your heart rate as you made that walk out with your team for the very first time and then ran on the field?
Yeah, the run on the field, heart rate was about, and then when we were throwing balls to AP, my heart rate was. So it was great. I want to enjoy the people. It was wonderful to see the stadium, come to life and root for our guys, and so all good.
Please raise your hand if you have a question. We'll bring you in.
Just what did you think about how the offense responded once Indiana State went up there in the fourth quarter, and you guys obviously had to score?
The turn and throw to Andrew Parchment was just exactly right, and he responded with all of the talent and ability that we thought he had. So, and I think we could have. I think we'll learn to win games like this without as much drama. We think we can throw the football to a number of guys and rush the football better and more efficiently than we did today, and that would make these might distance ourselves from the opponent.
Can you discuss the decision not only to go with Carter but for the entire game?
Well, we felt like his play early on was good, and made some significant throws, and our ability to move the football with him at quarterback was definitely a positive. Now, I'm sure was he perfect? Absolutely not. but he was good enough and significantly a leader enough to win.
Right in front with Matt.
Down here, Coach. How important is it for a team, for an offense, to have a quarterback that they kind of know they can stick with, that you're going to stick with, and also how important for the quarterback to know you're going to stick with him?
I think he's a team guy. I think he wants it for the team. That those thoughts they carry you a long way, and it's not easy what we did. Okay, we put him out there and give him the wristband, or at least 2 calls were. We had the wristband right, but we didn't give him the calls properly, which will be easy to fix. But can you imagine standing in front of a stadium of people waiting for the big play and knowing that the big play was just sent into your wristband, and you're trying to make that look. So he did some really, really good things. So we'll go forward from here.
With him?
Yes, you betcha.
Coach, center, can you explain the impact and the timeliness of the interceptions by Hassan Defense and Jeremiah McCullough?
Well, when you win games, those plays are made by people who cannot wait to be put in that position and have always thought that they would be the one that would make that play. And there weren't 2 more exciting plays in the game.
Raise your hand if you have a question.
Coach, you had kind of warned us a couple of weeks ago that it may be the last minute that you have a starting quarterback actually in there, and then you made us wait a little bit longer in the introductions before the game. When did Carter find out, and what was maybe his reaction?
Carter found out just about a little after the game started. No. I'm going in. Yeah, you're starter. No. I told him on Thursday, I think it was, that he was going to be my starter, and he responded well, and you know, we're fortunate. We have some talented quarterbacks and some guys that can step in and play, and we're going to, in my opinion, need all of them. So yeah, I think. You knew I was going to call one. I mean, have you ever seen a formation without a quarterback? I haven't. So.
Les, I saw you in a Yankees hat in the ESPN Plus series.
In a what?
In a New York Yankees hat.
Oh.
Can you explain the significance of playing New York?
Naked hat. No. I went, oh my God.
No. Playing New York after victories. Can you was that your idea? Can you explain the significance of that?
Here's the issue of New York. New York is. I went there several years ago with my family, and I would stop and get an orange juice at a deli, right? It's the best orange juice I've ever had, okay? Went over to another place, got a sandwich, best sandwich I ever had. So basically, for me, it told me that if you're going to have success in a place like New York, you'd better raise your game and compete, okay? And so I've kind of enjoyed that song because of kind of what's unsaid, and but I want you to know it was fun hearing it played at the end of the game, and I'm walking out and there's a young gal that's kind of watching the tunnel, and she's just singing away. I think that's a good thing.
Take 2 more questions.
Hey, Coach, can you just assess the play of Liam Jones at kicker today?
Strengths and weaknesses. He missed some. But, you know, after the miss he made, And so I would always ask and say, Liam, so tell me, how did the, how did you, he says, oh, I overswang, I did. And even when we didn't get the opportunity to see it, he acknowledged that he had it. And so it's never the last kick that you made, but it's always the next kick you're going to make. And I think he gets that. How about our punter? Oh my gosh, that one punt, the last one he hit, looked like it fell out of an airplane. Here it comes. And am I right? No, I mean, certainly you guys notice it.
Coach, in the back, right here, you had mentioned before this is a group of guys who are not used to making a comeback like that in a game like this. When that play happens with Carter loses the ball and they score the touchdown, I mean, do you gather them up and try to tell them something to get them back in, or did they take that upon themselves?
No, you have to have that, okay? And Unity Council and leadership and the three captains and coaches, they have to have that. It has to come from inside them, and it did, and it will again and again, because they were rewarded. They were rewarded with victory.
All right, thank you, everyone. We'll have players in the